Last year, the Google Pixel Watch 1 got a lot of disappointing reviews. Poor battery life and poor performance were the main criticisms. So this year, Google updated it and kept the circular, nice design, but changed the chip and also changed a lot of the software implications. So in today's Real Day in Life review, we're gonna see if those improvements actually made a real difference, starting at an absolutely sick coffee shop in New York, and it's 10:39. The watch is at 88% battery life. The day starts now. Also, this video is sponsored by Shopify. More on them later. One of my favorite things about Google is their commitment to having their ecosystem look really cohesive. So the watch definitely pairs really well with the Pixel 8 Pro. It's a really nice circular design that has almost like a digital crown, like the Apple Watch on the side. It feels a lot smoother this year, and it interfaces really well with the software. The two design updates I would like for next year is number one, multiple sizes. This only comes in 41 millimeters. I feel like it would be nice if there was a bigger size as well. The pins only line up in one way. I recently reviewed the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, which was an amazing smartwatch, and it also has that circular design aesthetic. It has a rotating bezel, which I also think is nice. I think where Google wins here is in simplicity. This feels like a timepiece that fits their overall ecosystem. It looks so similar to the Google Pixel 8 Pro, and I feel like ecosystem is something that they've really focused on a hardware and software implementation level. Like, this product really works well with Pixel, but the way that they're selling this product, if you go to their website, is insights turned into improvement, basically saying that the watch is going to give you so many insights on your life that it will then help you improve your life. So the question for this video and why I love tech in the real world is to actually see if those insights are actionable in improving our life. And the first one is this real-time heart rate tracking. So unlike the Apple Watch Ultra or the Samsung Galaxy Watch, the Pixel Watch takes your heart rate significantly more frequently, like in real time, and it's also supposedly 40% more accurate than it has been previously. Off to the High Line, one of my favorite parts of all New York. Also, it is 11:13 a.m. and the watch is currently at 84% battery life. One of my favorite features is the fact that it can connect to the camera, and then you can hit the shutter button through here, adjust the zoom, and it's instantaneous. That is such a nice feature. The Apple Watch also has that, but I really like the implementation on the Pixel Watch too. And then the other main way to interact is just by scrolling through the different screens. Google bought Fitbit, so the integration with fitness is actually through Fitbit, which I have a couple of comments on that we'll get to, but this is how it looks. So you have steps, your heart rate, which it has that live heart rate tracking. So right now my heart rate is at 96 beats per minute, which is definitely a little high. And it will show you kind of your graph throughout the day. Quick start for workouts, your sleep data, so when you wear this at night, which I will be doing tonight, it will track your sleep, and then your calendar. So Thanksgiving is coming up, which I'm really excited about. Plus, if we go back to the home screen, we can actually change our watch face from the utility one, which is currently on, to any of these many options, and you're also able to do that on the actual phone as well. The Pixel Watch has the ability to give you a monthly sleep report, check your stress level, which we'll be testing later in this video, and also give you very detailed fitness information. But the caveat here is that that's all part of Fitbit Premium. Google acquired Fitbit a few years ago, and they finally integrated all of the Fitbit technology into the watch. But it comes at a subscription fee of $9.99 a month. Now, a lot of fitness brands do this, like Oura Ring, for example, but I don't love having to pay money on a recurring basis to get the most out of your technology. Like the Samsung Galaxy Watch Classic or the Apple Watch Ultra, you just get access to everything in the health app without paying extra. And I think it would be nice if Google had that same implementation. You get all of the basic features like notifications and phone calls and all the other amazing things about a watch without paying the subscription fee. But if you're really fitness focused, like I'm sure a lot of watch users are, you have to pay money to get them. The Pixel Watch starts at $349, so it does undercut a lot of other watches on the market, and I guess that's kind of where you make up the difference. But that is worth knowing, I think. We're going to head to Pier 25, which is like a playground, basketball court, good vibes, where we can talk a little bit more and see the watch in action for all of its fitness features. I forgot to bring a ball. Nice guys at the court, just let me borrow it. We'll do a couple shots. I haven't played basketball in a minute. So this would be a perfect example of where the auto workout comes in. You can see that my heart rate is rising, and it will trigger a workout to begin. Playing basketball, that just literally gave me all of the serotonin. I played so much growing up, and I haven't been back on the court in a minute because of the stress fracture. That was so much fun. The watch is currently at 73%. Oh, this is such a good day. That just made my entire day. I'm stoked. It's been a dream of mine for so many years to create a coffee company. Like, I'm obsessed with the idea of all drinking the same exact cup of coffee and everything that goes into building a brand. But the process also feels incredibly overwhelming. There's so many logistics. The one part that doesn't feel overwhelming to me though is who I would work with to do it. Shopify is an all-in-one commerce platform that not only countless YouTubers use, but millions of entrepreneurs. I think the reasons why are threefold. Number one, it's incredibly easy and intuitive. Like, they're with you from the first sale to when the business is blowing up. And they also have in-house marketing tools so you can figure out what your customers like, what they click on, and curate the experience to what they're most interested in. And there's also easy ways for customers to pay, like tap to pay, which is something that we use all the time in these day in the life videos. It feels like Shopify nails all of the fundamentals and then over delivers. So if you wanna create a business big or small and get started on your entrepreneurial journey, they're actually giving a free trial to people that are part of the MBT community by going to shopify.com/NothingButTech, or you can scan in the QR code. Shopify, genuinely, thank you so much for believing in what we're doing here. And also, thanks for enabling the entrepreneurial journey of so many people. It's so exciting and energizing to see, and I really believe in the company and think that you will too. So one of the new features that the Pixel Watch 2 has, which relates to this like insights into actions mindset, is that it uses both the skin temperature, the heart rate monitoring, and your activity to sense if you're feeling stress, and then also see if your body's physically in a place of stress. And then it prompts you to log your mood and also reset by doing some breath work, which I think is really cool actually. And I also think it's valuable to, over a long period of time, see patterns in what's causing you stress. Like, maybe you always get prompted to have this when you hang out with like a certain person in your life, and then you know that that interaction is not great for you. And other products have this ability to monitor stress, but I think it's really interesting that it's using both your skin temperature and the real-time fluctuations of your heart rate. And that's using the CEDA sensor. And the animation for the breath work is actually pretty cool. So you can set the duration of how long you want to do the breath work. Let's say I say a minute, and then it prompts you to inhale and exhale. And once you go through the minute of breath work, you can then go back in and see what your live heart rate is for the minute. So right now my heart rate is at 75, down from its high of 100. We just got our food delivered, so we're going to eat this, and then I want to show you guys a safety feature on this watch that I think is really important, and then compare this watch to the Samsung Galaxy Watch Classic, because I think that's like the main other competitor when you're considering buying one of these. In running clothing, to talk about this next feature, which is safety check on the Pixel Watch. So let me set the scene of where I think this is pretty valuable. You're going for a late night run around Central Park and you're a little sussed out, feeling a little unsafe. This can increase the level of safety a little bit. Honestly, I think this affects everyone, but especially as a girl, I really do not run alone at night because it susses me out. And I probably still wouldn't with this feature, but it would make me feel more comfortable if I had to. And it's basically the ability to set a set time that you want your watch to know that you're out and about running. If you don't check in after that set time, have it reach out to a contact for you. So you could be like, going on a 30-minute run, and then 30 minutes into the run, it will ask you to check in, and then if you don't, it will reach out to your emergency contact to let them know that maybe something is off. I think that's a little quality of life improvement that is pretty huge for day-to-day, like real-world tech use, and it's something that I would like other smartwatches to adopt, which, speaking of other smartwatches, Galaxy Watch 6 Classic I think is the main competitor here, and it's a watch that I recently reviewed and really like. I think it looks a little classier, hence the name, like it's more of a fashion symbol, and I really like the rotating bezel. The Pixel Watch 2 also looks really nice, just in a more subtle, techie way. And I feel like they fundamentally improved everything that was really wrong with the first one to make a great product that fits into their overall ecosystem. But if you want to hear a little bit more about the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, I'll link that video right here. I honestly think that both of them are really great. And if you just want to keep hanging out, you can click this video right here. Thank you so much for watching this one. Super pumped on all things real world tech, and I'll catch you in one of these videos maybe. All right.